Ladies and gentlemen, it appears as though we have yet more marketing material with new information leaking for the Galaxy Z Flip 7 and Fold 7, and this does come by way of Roland Quant, I think is how that's pronounced. I Googled it, it's a German name, and I tried my best. You may be familiar with that name from winfuture.de. They have gotten a lot of reports right over the years, and over on their Blue Sky account, they have posted some marketing material. Now, here's the thing. I'm not going to show you that marketing material directly because I don't want to get this video taken down. So instead, what I have done is I have taken that marketing material information and I have taken some little things he addressed in a comment and basically all the information he's posted, and I've put it together into this handy table, and we're going to look at this instead. So it's the same information, but in a form that I won't get in trouble for showing you. So in the marketing material, they described the Z Fold as big and versatile, and they described the Flips as compact and accessible. For storage, they do list 256, 512 for all three models, but Roland does say in a response and a reply on Blue Sky, there is a 1 terabyte model for the Fold 7. For the batteries, you can see here 4,400 milliamp hours for the Z Fold 7. Boo, I know, we're all upset about that. 4,300 for the Flip 7 and 4,000 for the Flip 7 FE. That is probably going to be fine, but it's definitely a little bit on the small side. Here is an interesting one. Screen size, folded 6.5 inches, unfolded 8 inches, obviously, for the Fold 7. And guys, this lines up perfectly with the video that I brought you guys, I believe it was yesterday, where friend of the channel, Jamal Lee, literally took a dummy unit and measured that screen. We were able to zoom in on this and get a really good look at it and determine it's probably going to be an 8-inch screen. And the marketing material agrees, 8-inch screen. So if you were expecting something closer to 8.2 inches, like we had heard from OnLeaks, I think that's going to end up having been wrong. For the Flip 7, 6.9 inches, and for the FE, 6.9 inches as well. How about the camera? They're just listing, I guess, the primary camera, 200 megapixels there is confirmed for the Fold 7. Colors, blue shadow, jet black, and silver shadow, and then I think that's the same for the Flip 7, and then for the Flip FE, just black and white, I guess, is all you're going to be getting, which is a little bit strange. Skipping down to the next interesting thing, he does mention dimensions, again, coming from marketing material. Check this out. 8.9 millimeters when folded and 4.2 millimeters when unfolded. Now, this is pretty crazy because we had Ice Universe saying it was 3.9 millimeters if you measure it not counting the bezel, which sticks up on these devices. And by the way, I've said it a million times, every OEM making a folding phone excludes the bezel when they give you the measurements. The Oppo Find N5 is 4.2 millimeters unless you measure it with the bezel, and then it's like 4.5, 4.6 millimeters. I literally did that in a video. So everyone does it this way, but he said 3.9. And then OnLeaks said 4.5. He even posted these screenshots from his CAD render where he measured it at 4.5 millimeters, and then if you exclude that bezel, 3.9 millimeters, and yet we have Roland with marketing material saying it's 4.2 millimeters. That is how Samsung is going to market this. I don't know what this means. This is definitely kind of strange, kind of surprising, but they're apparently going to market it as being the same thickness as the Oppo Find N5, which of course has now very recently been topped by the Honor Magic V5, which is now the thinnest foldable phone on the market. So the Galaxy Z Fold 7 not going to actually take that crown unless you're only concerned with devices you can buy directly in the United States, in which case they're only competing against Google's Pixel 10 Pro Fold, and they should be pretty radically thinner than that device. Apparently, the marketing information also says the Fold 7 will weigh in at 216 grams. Now, we had also heard rumors of 215 grams. I don't think many people will be super mad about 1 gram difference, but it is interesting that there is a 1 gram difference there. I still think 216 is absolutely fantastic. Let's be honest. folding phone that folds down to 8.9 millimeters when closed and weighs 216 grams will be very difficult to differentiate from just a normal phone like my S25 Ultra that I always keep handy. We are very, very close. We're like a millimeter off from the thickness, and in terms of the weight, I think we're actually slightly lighter than. So yeah, we're in pretty good shape in terms of those dimensions and that weight. Literally, as I was editing this video, we got a tweet from Mystery Lupin with some more marketing materials, and the only thing that I'll quickly show you beyond just the text that's on the screen here is we have the rest of the cameras, 200 megapixel, 12 megapixel, and 10. That's going to indicate that beyond the primary being upgraded to presumably a sensor that is similar to that of the S25 Ultra, the telephoto and the ultra wide probably staying the same. So just a little bit more information. This mostly just echoed stuff that Roland already had that we've already talked about. So guys, there you go. 8-inch screen, 216 grams, 4.2 millimeters when opened. Those, I think, are going to end up being the official numbers. Some of these things we managed to find our way to on our own through sleuthing these things out with, great people like Jamal buying a dummy unit and measuring it and looking closely. I love it. I love doing this kind of stuff. It's been so much fun trying to find all the details and information we can about this device pre-release. We are so very, very close to this device actually just being out now. The event is just a couple of short days away now. At the exact moment I'm filming this, we are 1 day and 21 hours away. Definitely check out that link in the description to reserve your own Galaxy Z Fold 7. You can see the details on the screen right now. Guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe for more content like this, and until next time, stay nerdy, my friends.